Today our journey takes us to the Grand Exhibition. Begin at the Astella Opera House, stage Stargazer, and proceed backstage. As you exit, you will find Geppetto. He shares rumors of a cure devised by the alchemists. Although uncertain of its credibility, he suggests investigating further at the Grand Exhibition. Move past Geppetto and follow the path to reach the charity market. Descend the steps to encounter two idle puppets. Eliminate them and collect the vivid ergo fragment nearby. Further down, you'll encounter 3 more puppets and a puppet dog, unwilling to engage in combat. Once the area is cleared, retrieve Eugenie's emergency protection from the alcove and a classic grenade underneath the lamppost ahead. As you navigate the streets, take note of Eugenie's remarks about the puppet's deteriorating state.
Utterly down, depressed even. And that seems weird. That's weird, right?
To your right, locate a crab butler in a recess, punching the wall. Deal with it, then pick up the radiant ergo fragment. Across the way, deal with a maid before climbing the metal stairs to pick up an attribute purification ampule. Then descend another set of stairs to deal with the maid near Crescent Moonstone, hidden on the left.
Whatever's happening, it's like they can't tell their elbow joints from their tail sockets. I'm not even sure they can function without the king to guide them.
Proceed along another step of stairs, deal with the maid and pick up the thermite. Continue along the path and deal with one more maid under the lantern before going down the steps on the right. Soon you will arrive at a small marketplace. On your right, you'll notice a ladder. Climb up and eliminate the enemies on the upper level. To secure the area before opening a chest containing the clock sword. Head back down to street level where a music box marionette waits in the tunnel ahead. This enemy is not to be underestimated. It delivers hard-hitting attacks and can be challenging to deal with if you're unprepared. Stay cautious, maintain your distance when necessary, and take advantage of any openings to strike effectively. Use throwables if you must. Return to the marketplace and check the stall to find a dim ergo chunk. Then proceed to the opposite side of the tunnel. Here you'll find a courtyard filled with hostile puppets, including 2 guard dogs. Tread carefully and clear the area first. Once the courtyard is secured, you can gather Eugenie's emergency protection, a saw blade, and a radiant ergo fragment. Then open the door to the Lorenzini arcade and continue onward. Enter the Lorenzini arcade with caution and advance slowly through the corridor. A carcass will be visible ahead. Lure it toward you carefully as another will dash forward from behind it. If you move too far ahead, an additional carcass will crash through a window on the right, making the encounter more challenging. To manage the situation, focus on drawing the distant enemies toward you first. If luring them isn't an option, dispatch the carcasses one at a time to avoid being overwhelmed. Then follow the trail of blood into a shop on the left where a parasitic carcass is hiding, ready to ambush you. Defeat it, then grab the vivid ergo fragment from within. keep moving forward to reach the central area of the arcade where you'll find a stargazer. The stargazer's area offers 3 potential paths, though the routes to the right and left are blocked by locked gates for now. Therefore, continue straight ahead and be prepared for a gutted carcass to drop from above. These enemies have blades as hands and deal heavy damage. Once defeated, enter a nearby shop on the left to confront 2 more carcasses and pick up a Radiant Ergo fragment. Then return back to the hall. Proceed to the far end where you'll find the Lorenzini arcade first floor key. With it in hand, return to the stargazer. This was where we went, where the big guy dropped from the ceiling. Now we will go right. Take the path to the right and clear out the 3 carcasses in the hallway. Use the key to unlock the gate and proceed along the hallway. A carcass will crawl out from the hole in the floor ahead of you. Dispatch it quickly, but take note of the hole in the wall to the left, where a parasitic enemy lurks in the corner. Deal with the parasitic enemy before shifting your focus back to the hole in the floor. If you have throwables, use them to eliminate the bloated carcass below. Otherwise, you can handle it in the next section. Return to the hole in the wall and be cautious, as the spiked blobs hanging from the ceiling will drop down and hatch new carcasses when hitting the ground. Descend the stairs and defeat the carcasses along the way. Pass through the archway and deal with the bloated carcass if it's still active. Collect the vivid ergo fragment nearby and proceed through the archway. Your lantern will start glowing, indicating the presence of a Dimensiona Butterfly. Turn right through another archway to notice a female factory puppet leaning against a column, with 2 more positioned across the room. As you move closer, a golden Dimensiona Butterfly will appear. The female factory puppets are smaller than the ones encountered in Venigni workshop, capable of delivering surprisingly strong attacks. The golden butterflies move slowly, but can unleash knockback attacks. Defeat it to acquire a half Moonstone. Continue upstairs and grab the star fragment from the ledge overlooking the collapsed floor. Be cautious of a female factory puppet hiding behind some crates nearby. I hate these things. Once dealt with, carefully drop down to enter the wine cellar below. Head down the ramp into the flooded cellar filled with red liquid, possibly wine, possibly blood. An elite carcass awaits here. Lure it onto the ramp to fight in better conditions. This carcass resembled the one encountered in the Malum district, so approach with caution. Once defeated, it drops the LADA F250 frame. Ugh, gosh, everything is so tough in this area, man. What the heck? Search the cellar to find a Fable catalyst in the corner. Proceed to the far side of the cellar and pass through the gate on the right to ascend the stairs. In the studio bedroom, pick up the Mono Charity House concert flyer before exiting. Upon entering the hallway, you'll notice a locked gate. Turn right to deal with the carcass patrolling the area. In the circular room, check the right side to find Gemini's iron protection. There will be another locked gate, don't worry about it, and instead ascend the stairs to encounter 2 giant carcasses. These enemies have high HP and slow, predictable punches and slaps. It's advised to lure them back onto the stairs to avoid triggering the blobs overhead, as they can spawn additional carcasses. After defeating the first giant carcass, collect the Dark Moon Moonstone of the Covenant near one of these blobs. Then continue to take down the second giant carcass. You'll also find the Vivid Ergo fragment behind the boxes in this area. Proceed down to the carcass-infested corridor, dealing with additional newborn carcasses and some more at the end of the hallway. After defeating the enemies, proceed down the hallway into storefront. While there's nothing of note in the store, move through it to reach a door on the right to unlock a shortcut back to the Stargazer. Then return and enter the bathrooms on the right to locate the note Scandal 5, the tragedy behind the Flamboyance, in the last stall. Finally, exit and head through the doorway to reach a fountain where you can pick up the Arcade Underground Passage key next to a new merchant who will also inform you about the grand exhibition being accessible through the arcade's cellar.
If you want to see the exhibition for yourself, head toward the wine cellar down below.
Oh, what you got here? Circular electric chainsaw handle. Yeah, why not? I'll buy it. Increase resistance of disruptor shock break. You can now unlock a nearby shortcut that connects back to the earlier stairs leading down. With the key in hand, head downstairs to open the locked gate at the end of the hallway. In front of the gate, deal with the bloated carcass before unlocking it. As the gate opens, you'll notice a bloated carcass directly ahead. Take it down and look around to notice 2 paths, one clear and the other filled with decay mist. To handle the decay, target the blobs emitting the mist with a throwable to temporarily clear the area. Move carefully through this path, dispatching 2 more carcasses along the way. Be cautious as you approach the Dimensiona Butterfly, which drops a Dark Moon Moonstone of the Covenant near the corner, as 2 parasitic carcasses will try to ambush you, so stay on guard. As you proceed through the hallway, you'll encounter additional carcasses, so remain vigilant. As you near the end of the hallway, another Dimensiona Butterfly will appear. This area is particularly dangerous due to the presence of multiple aggressive carcasses. It's best to carefully lure them out one at a time without triggering the butterfly. In my attempt, I was overly reckless, which I don't recommend. Once you have cleared the area, you can safely open the safe to obtain the Spear of Honor. Finally, pass through the archway on the left to face another carcass. Once defeated, proceed to unlock a shortcut gate that leads back to the fountain. Return to the split and take the clear path this time. Two more carcasses are in this area, a female carcass directly ahead and a male carcass that will ambush you from the left, dashing down the stairs. Defeat them both. Afterward, climb the staircase the male carcass descended from, and unlock another shortcut gate back to the Stargazer. Return back and explore the store on the right. Here you will find the greatest show on earth is coming flyer near the tables, along with a Crescent Moonstone behind the tables. Exit through the back doorway to access the wine cellar. In the cellar, you'll spot carcasses trapped in cells, and a dim ergo chunk near a stack of barrels. As you approach the item, a circus puppet wielding spiked batons will crash through the barrels. This elite enemy is dangerous at close range with relentless melee attacks, but can also grapple you from a distance or perform a leaping slam. During this fight, their carcasses will break out of their cells, occasionally attacking the circus puppet as well. Use this chaos to your advantage and prioritize taking down the circus puppet to obtain the Hunter's Amulet. Once the fight is over, finish off any remaining carcasses and collect the special resistance ampule from one of the now open cells. Fuck is wrong with this thing? Dude. Proceed through the gates and turn right to check the alcove nearby, where you will find a balance crank. At the bottom of the stairs on the left, you'll find a bottle of Bleiwies wine, which can be returned to the old lady at the window.
Venerable lady, looking for some wine? You know, like the wine you've got?
Head up the stairs and defeat the 3 carcasses that block our path. Then, ascend the next staircase ahead. As you approach the top, you will hear Venigni.
Hello? Is anyone there? Calling any and all stargazers in the vicinity. Please respond.
Pick up a vivid ergo fragment on the right and unlock the shortcut leading back to the Stargazer. Interact with the Stargazer to find an option that says Talk with Venigni.
Can you hear me, really?
Venigni will explain that the Stargazers were used to communicate with the other puppets across Krat. You can now return to Hotel Krat if you have to. Once you're prepared, head back to the shortcut and proceed straight ahead to enter the Grand Exhibition Plaza. Since I lost my footage of the route leading to the Grand Exhibition, there will be no facecam until we arrive at the plaza because I had to re-record this section midway through editing, so bear with me until we reach our destination. Upon reaching the Grand Exhibition courtyard, Head up the left staircase to collect the dark Moonstone of the Covenant near the fountain. At the top, you'll encounter a soldier puppet and puppet dog. You can defeat them, but you won't be able to enter the building from here. Turn back down the stairs. Underneath the lamppost ahead, you can pick up a dim ergo fragment. Then shift your focus to the left into a garden park. Inside the garden, you'll find 2 soldier puppets and a puppet dog patrolling the area. Pull them one by one towards you and defeat them. Once you're done, grab the Fable catalyst at the base of the tree in the center. Then head up the stairs and take a left to encounter another soldier puppet and puppet dog at the end of the walkway. You can once again pull the enemies towards you one by one or dispatch of them using throwables. Pass through the gate and head left toward a seating area where a knight-like puppet is patrolling. This enemy is extremely tough, wielding a mace imbued with electric blitz. He has significant health and uses spinning double attacks. Use throwables to your advantage. After defeating it, you will be rewarded with the LADA shock cartridge. Search the benches nearby for a special purification ampule. If you circle around the building, you'll find a puppet dog sleeping. There's nothing in this area, so you might as well just ignore this one entirely. Ascend the staircase, and at the top, circle around the building to find a Legion magazine. Afterward, continue around the building to enter inside a tram ahead. Activate the mechanism to make your way to the Grand Gallery. Upon arriving, exit to the left and follow the walkway ahead into a doorway. Inside the room, turn to your right and enter the next doorway. Immediately lower the ladder on the left, allowing you to access and activate the Grand Exhibition Gallery Stargazer located on the floor below. From the Stargazer, look behind you to find an archway. Enter inside the room to find a dark Moonstone of the Covenant, then unlock the nearby lodge doors to open a shortcut back to the entrance. Return to the Stargazer and continue straight down the hallway to defeat 2 soldier puppets. And pick up Venigni's urgent repair tool. Be prepared as you interact with the tool, triggering an industrial puppet nearby. Ow! Ow! Aya! What the fuck is wrong with you? Once the industrial robot is defeated, search the area to find a chain, a dim ergo chunk, and a vivid ergo fragment. Then, return to the Stargazer and proceed down the remaining path. Ahead, you'll come across another soldier puppet. Further down, you'll encounter another industrial puppet. Defeat it, then check behind the right canvas for a radiant ergo fragment. Continue down and this time check behind the left curtain to encounter another soldier puppet. Dispatch of it, then pick up the half Moonstone behind the left curtain. Finally, grab the Crescent Moonstone from the counter before proceeding down the hall. Down the hall, another soldier puppet awaits. Defeat this one as well. Then check the wooden platform here for additional loot. You can now climb the stairs on the right. Be prepared, as at the top, 3 unicycle puppets and a double door puppet await. You can make use of your throwables here or use your puppet string arm to make your life easier. Okay, I know this was very risky. I'm sorry. If you have more consumables, just throw those at the 3 puppets in the area, but I don't want to waste my throwables yet, so I played it a bit risky. Yeah. Once you've dispatched of all the puppets, collect the resplendent ergo fragment further down, then enter the doorway on the right into a rooftop terrace. Here you'll encounter a Dimensiona Butterfly that will drop a technique crank. You will find 2 ladders here, one that leads up and another that leads down. Head down first to fight an electric axe puppet. This one is just like the knight puppet we encountered earlier. It's pretty tough, so make sure to use your throwables to dispatch of this enemy faster. This one dropped the Strength Amulet, which increases your motivity by +4. Oh, yeah, well, we got the Strength Amulet now, so that's pretty nice. Afterward, open a shortcut back to the entrance. Then collect a quartz inside a chest near a gate blocked by rubble. Return back to the rooftop terrace and climb the next ladder to a narrow walkway. Here you encounter another soldier puppet. After defeating it, continue forward to find 2 unicycle puppets. Take care not to be knocked off the narrow steel railings as you defeat them. After clearing them, retrieve the acid canister from the corner. Ahead, you will have to face another dual door puppet. Once it's defeated, turn your focus to the additional unicycle puppets further along the walkway. Afterward, turn left to collect a star fragment. Continue forward to the right and descend the ladder at the far end. At the bottom, look to the right to find an acid abrasive near a doorway on the left. However, don't enter inside the room yet. Instead, activate the nearby device to lower a walkway, creating a shortcut back to the Stargazer. Do not return to the Stargazer yet. Instead, head back up the steel railing and locate a ladder leading downward to an alcove. Here you'll meet Belle, who asks you to clear the path through the grand exhibition. She promises to meet you later at Hotel Krat once her escape is secured.
Once you're done, I'll see you at the hotel.
Now you can return to the new shortcut walkway and rest at the Stargazer if needed. Then proceed through the doorway where we found the acid abrasive. Here you'll find a note titled Resurrection. Champion Victor has returned. In this area you'll notice various puppets on display. Proceed to the left and head down the stairs. Avoid approaching the gate for now. Instead, turn to the right around the base of the stairs to trigger 2 soldier puppets to awaken. Defeat them quickly before the industrial puppet behind the gate bursts through. After clearing the enemies, pick up a dim ergo fragment near the stairs. Next, head left to find an inactive industrial puppet near a chest. As you approach, the puppet will activate. Defeat it, then carefully trigger the Krat butler near the shot put to explode, before safely looting the chest to obtain a Legion caliber. Proceed through the destroyed gate and follow the path straight ahead. Ascend the stairs to a metal walkway and turn left, where you'll hear a phone ringing. Answer the call to speak with Arlecchino, who presents yet another riddle.
Cannot be used before it breaks.
Select the answer egg to gain additional humanity.
Correct. You
Look to the right of the phone to spot a hallway with a red carpet. Follow this hallway, then enter inside a room to your left where a gunman awaits. Ah yeah, I wanted to get behind you, fuck! You're kidding me, my guy. Screw you, man. Screw you. After defeating the gunman, spot a doorway leading downstairs. Descend into a room with 2 statues. Rotate the right statue's arm to mirror the left statue's arm, revealing a hidden Trinity Key. Proceed through the next door into a tram gallery, where 3 gunmen are scattered around the area. Clear them out, then collect a Crescent Moonstone and a sharp pipe. Avoid the green door leading into Botanic Garden for now. Instead, look for a white doorway with stairs leading upward. Here you encounter a new enemy type, a sort of experimental creation. This foe has erratic attack patterns that can be challenging to interrupt, so approach with caution and stay alert for sudden movements. Once defeated, grab the Order of Kroud report from the metal walkway, then open the chest the enemy was guarding to obtain a Legion plug. Head back downstairs and finally enter the green doorway into a botanical garden. The door here is locked, so follow the path into the opposite direction into a spacious area. An elite wrestler enemy will appear. This is a smaller version of the upcoming area boss. This foe is weak to fire, so use fire-based consumables to your advantage. Once defeated, the wrestler will drop a Legion caliber. Exit the botanical garden by taking the stairs to the left. Activate the ladder to create a shortcut back to the Stargazer and the boss gate. Then unlock the chest to obtain the sturdy Krat supply box. You can now return to the Stargazer or Hotel Krat to prepare for the upcoming boss fight. For the upcoming boss encounter, I'll demonstrate 2 different strategies using distinct weapons. Additionally, while I explain dodging techniques, keep in mind that my personal skill tree is built around perfect guarding rather than dodging, making dodging impractical for me due to my limited stamina recovery. As a result, I prioritize perfect guarding throughout the fight.
This is where evolution becomes real. Feel me. I am Victor. The champion!
The champion! For the first version, I'll use the Acidic Crystal Spear, which emphasizes speed and damage over time over stability. This spear's agility allows for rapid jabs after successful deflections. I'll stay close to maintain pressure and apply acid damage steadily. Unlike other bosses, Victor's wind-ups are brief, making his punches harder to predict. If you summon a Spectre, Victor may target it, giving you a chance to attack from behind. Most of his moves affect the area directly in front of him, so staying at his sides or behind him is ideal. Watch for larger punches, as these have a more noticeable wind-up and are easier to dodge or block. Be cautious of his grab. If caught, Victor will hold you while pummeling you repeatedly, dealing significant damage. Avoid getting too close when he telegraphed this move. Oh no, that was bad time. Did I heal? I don't even know. In the second phase, Victor removes his arm attachments, becoming more ferocious and relying on longer combos. His thrashing attacks force players to keep their distance and wait for his sequences to end before retaliating. While his movesets remains mostly the same, his aggression increases, making stamina management even more critical. Stop jumping away all the time, man! In phase 2, the spear's speed helps me keep up with Victor's enhanced aggression. I rely on quick deflections and strike immediately after perfect guarding to capitalize on his recovery. The spear's acid application helps chip away at his health over time. However, I maintain patience and avoid getting greedy, as his combos can overwhelm if I overcome it. I don't know if it was my stamina or not. Yeah, I don't know if it was my stamina, but...
Why be humble? I am evolved. A better man!
For the second version, I'll pair the big head wrench with the baton handle, prioritizing defense and slow, powerful counterattacks. The setup sacrifices reach for stability, making it ideal for an approach that focuses on blocking, deflecting, and punishing Victor's predictable patterns. This build lets me handle his heavy-hitting attacks more reliably. Can you stop jumping around? What the fuck, man? Dude! Oh, I don't know if he got me. Does he even have any teeth? Yeah, I know. I can never time that one. I don't care. Can you stop running around? Man. Oh yeah, fuck. Oh, I forgot this one doesn't work. Yeah, because I don't know if he's gonna do the weird scroll thing or not. Ah, I need to heal. I don't know. I fucked up here somewhere. Ah. Are you still not dead? Oh, Jesus, come on. I'll just go back. Don't want to deal with this anymore.
Why be humble? I am evolved. A better man!
Oh no, I don't like her. After defeating the boss, you encounter Simon Manus, an alchemist who sees the petrification disease as the next stage in human evolution. During your conversation, he will ask you about your thoughts or what his cure has achieved. If you lie and answer hope of a cure, you'll gain additional humanity. Regardless of your answer, you will be rewarded with the Saintess of Mercy statue gallery key and the reborn champion's ergo.
Must be exhausting. Not to...
We can now return to the botanical garden where we fought the elite wrestler. If you remember, there was a door that we could not open. Unlock the door, this time using the Saintess of Mercy statue gallery key. Once you enter inside, you'll obtain the respect gesture. You'll also meet Sophia here, who will tell you more about Simon.
Sorry to startle you.
Additional dialogue options will appear. You can ask Sophia about listener and about nature of ergo. Then interact with the Saintess of Mercy statue. You, puppet, who dreams of a new life, offer up gold coin fruit. You can offer it gold coin fruit to respec your Legion arms, your level, and your P organ upgrades. Check behind the statue to find the Said Pistris 1 passage. Use the Stargazer in this room to return to Hotel Krat. Belle can now be found near the pillar opposite Polendina. Speak to her to learn about her time at the Grand Exhibition. Belle's presence at Hotel Krat prompts a new conversation with Venigni. Check his conversation options to learn more about the Grand Covenant.
You're not asking much, are you?
Afterward, take a moment to chat with Eugenie. Eugenie will mention that Alidor has relocated to the Barren Swamp and ask you to deliver the four-fingered glove to him. Next, hand Polendina the sturdy Krat supply box to expand his inventory, earning a vivid ergo fragment in return. During your conversation, Polendina will mention the potential cure for Lady Antonia and mention an alchemist who knows how to craft the cure. Speak with the Giangio in the Lost Flower Garden. Although he possesses knowledge to treat the petrification disease, he mentions that the medicine cannot fully cure the disease. It can, however, ease the suffering at the cost of shortening the patient's life. Exchange a gold coin fruit for the cure, then return to Polendina to discuss the decision.
I believed in you, and my belief has been rewarded.
When prompted, choose Use the Cure to progress Lady Antonia's questline for the achievement.
Thank you so much.
Then reload the area to find Lady Antonia in a much improved state and speak with her to continue her narrative.
Oh, it's you. Come here. I've been in such a good mood all day.
With Antonia's storyline addressed, it's time to tackle some side quests. Head back to Rosa Isabel Street to deliver the wine found in the Lorenzini arcade to the old lady at the window.
It has a distinctive
In exchange, you'll receive a Venigni coin.
Take it.
Take this to Pulcinella for appraisal.
Strike a light. You found a commemorative coin dating from the founding of the Venigni Foundation.
As thanks, Pulcinella will reward you with a half Moonstone.
Sir. Thank you.
Afterward, make your way to the Estella Opera House and use the Trinity Key obtained in the Grand Exhibition Gallery to unlock the Trinity Sanctum beneath the burning chandelier. They passed through the door. It's time to understand the true meaning of the 3 pillars. Performance of the day. The greatest singer in Krat has arrived. It's a shame she can't sing because her tongue was cut out. You'll find a safe containing a Belford, superior radiation converter, and a Quartz. Once these tasks are complete, return to the Grand Exhibition Conference Room and pass through the doorway under the balcony where Simon stood. Then head upstairs.
The Isle of Alchemists. According to the guide, Venigni visited that place. That's something, I guess.
Turn right at the corner and continue ascending until you reach the cable train platform. Here you encounter the Red Fox and Black Cat. They will ask for a gold coin fruit to treat the Black Cat's worsening blindness.
Please. The gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps. Can you spare any? As a personal favor?
If you decide to help, they will reward you with a record and the back gesture.
And generous. I won't ever forget your kindness. Here, a small token, but it's a gift from the heart. Now go.
Finally, interact with the cable train gate. Venigni will reach out, explaining that while he can't pinpoint the Isle of Alchemists' exact location, he directs you to search for the golden ergo in the barren swamp.
Until we have that golden ergo, it's just not worth getting our hopes up, compagno.
Tune in for next time as we explore the barren swamp.